Hey, good morning. It is Monday, September 16th, and this is Josie from Maine to Memphis. How are you today? I'm just putting together a quick couple of videos today to talk about a message that really resonated with me over the weekend, and I'm getting acquainted with this really crazy guy. I get a kick out of him. He was on Oprah's Life class. His name is T.D. Jakes. He's a pastor of a very large church somewhere down in Texas. Everything's large in Texas, and he is just absolutely fantastic to me. I love him. I love his passion. I love his energy. I love his knowledge about people and their behaviors, and he can take a message and just wrap it up in a bow for me. I just love to listen to him speak. And one of his messages that he had this weekend that I just thought was fantastic was basically that we need to train people how to serve. I thought that was fantastic. I'm like, what? What do you mean by that? And he kind of went into a little bit that there's a big trend in our society nowadays, unfortunately, where we're not training up people to serve like we used to. There's a lot of takers out there, and you see them. As you're going to work in the morning, in traffic, everybody's trying to cut you off, and you're just like, just to get to their work 2 minutes earlier to get on time, or they just, you've got people that just think about themselves all the time and how they can benefit and what they do and what, they just want to take, and it gets really, exasperating to deal with some of these people. And you just realize, this person wasn't taught, there's something missing. And I don't mean psychologically or, fundamentally. I think you can learn to serve people no matter what age you are. Another thing that I've really noticed in society right now is that you watch a lot of shows on TV, especially for the young kids. It's all about taking. It's all about who has the latest, stuff, the latest bling, the biggest house, and Housewives of New Jersey, and these Sweet 16 shows where you're teaching kids to basically be consumers at a really young age, and I think that interferes with our ability to train them to serve, because it's sexier to buy stuff and to look hot and to have all these things. I mean, it's sexier. That's the way a lot of people think. But you'll always have a job if you serve. You'll always have the ability to provide for yourself if you know how to serve, not just to eat and to take and to get, but to really serve. And the only good value in serving is if it has a purpose. So I'm going to put together another little video here in a second, an example of how I served. I took care of a gentleman who had a very strong need to get to his mom who had cancer. And I'll talk about that in the next video. But I wanted to tell you, just discuss a little bit more about what purpose do you serve? What ways can you find opportunities to serve? What can you do, and how can you train others? Because really, if you don't model serving others, then you're going to be surrounded by people that don't know how to serve. So, how you can model it. There's so many opportunities everywhere. It's finding things that just pop up in your life, like this gentleman I helped who was just at the same place I was at. There's a lot of people in need. So volunteering, taking your friend along. Hey, I'm going to go volunteer and do this. The animal shelter, the homeless shelter, going and serving a meal, working at the food banks here in town, or just even little things as you go about the day. An elderly lady trying to get somewhere and she needs help, or let someone get in line because they have kids, and obviously, at the grocery store or something, obviously they need to get through the line sooner than you. They have some challenges, and so just different little things that you can do to serve. Having a conversation with someone about a behavior they're doing, not that, having a delicate conversation, being positive with them, just, something like that you can do to serve. understanding, what your family's love language is. I have one daughter that doesn't really want to go and do things, doesn't want you to entertain her. She just wants you to listen to her. So that's her love language. So how I serve her is to listen to her. And I have another daughter whose love language is completely different. And so I have to, learn how to transition over to that and serve her in ways that she recognizes her love languages. So, we all have obligations. We all have things that we have to do. We all need to earn an income. But no matter what is going on out there, look for opportunities to serve. The really cool thing I love about the Empower Network is that no matter how much money some of these people are earning, and there's some significant income in the groups I belong to, they always find ways to serve, to give value. And they teach us to do that as soon as we enter Empower Network. Even with this video alone, maybe there's something that I'm saying to you in this video that helps you look for opportunities to serve, that gets you out there in the right mindset. That's a value that I'm trying to give to you, a message that I've learned that I think is important to pass along. So they are just really good about finding ways to train people in our group. They have mastermind groups. They have these wonderful inner circle audios where these people volunteer their time to come in and tell you their story and challenges they've faced and what they've gone through and how they've served the members of their group, what they do on a daily basis to serve. So I think that is a very important message to get across. But I'd like to just kind of finish up this video by just asking you who is it that you serve? Who can you help today? I'm sure there's somebody in the next half hour or the next hour that you can serve, that you can help. And what are you going to do to model serving to the people around you? Key questions I think you should ask yourself. Look for those opportunities, and take care.